Hey, thanks for joining us. Myself, Tom O'Loughlin, Larry Janae here. We were just arguing on the way up here to the office about our preferred methods of communication. Do you like voicemail, the old school phone, texting, email? I mean, there's just so many ways to do it. Smoke screen, you name it. Larry likes to text. I personally like to pick up the phone and occasionally call people back, and also like text, but my biggest problem with text messages, I read them and then they fall into the wayside because there's not a reminder on an action item. So I tend to lean towards phones and emails because I like to check it off my list, know that it got done, and move on to the next task. Larry, what's your
Don't
preferred?
send me an email. If you send me an email, I swear to God, I'm gonna spontaneously combust. I want to text you. So if you want to get in touch with me and you want an immediate response, I need a text and I will immediately respond, and I won't forget. That's just the way I like to communicate. But I get it. Tom's super organized and detail oriented. He really, I think, prefers phone calls, obviously, but also emails, because his email inbox, it's like a neat freak's house. The thing is so clean, it's just absurd. I have like 4,000 unread emails because it's all just spammy garbage stuff. And this guy has like 3 emails in his inbox. I don't understand.
I don't think this is a conversation about one way being correct and one way being wrong. I think it revolves around personal preference. I can tell you that over the last probably 18 to 24 months, I've called more people than I've ever called, and you are getting a lot of voicemails saying, don't leave me a voicemail, text me. The residential brokers only want to text, showing instructions and different things like that. I think the commercial group was holding on to the old school ways, but we're definitely getting more text savvy. Is that the
Tech savvy, yeah.
Tech savvy compared to the way we were, but it comes down to personal preference and what's efficient and what works. I definitely don't think it's back to paper and pencil and writing someone a long-winded letter. No one will read it.
That's definitely not happening. So what do you prefer? Do you prefer text? Do you prefer email? Do you prefer phone calls? Or do you prefer voicemails? There's no way anyone prefers voicemails. There's not a human on earth that wants more voicemails than texts or phone calls or emails. So we'd love to hear from you in the comments below. I'm really curious to see if people prefer email or text. What do you think's gonna win?
I think texting for convenience, but the only thing about relying too heavily on texting is that there's no trail. And the important stuff, I like to have an email chain about, like you said, for the first 75% of the stuff, I think texting's fine.
Right.
For the 25% that's super important, probably email might save your day one day.
He's gonna win. Yeah, let us know. Look forward to your comments. Thanks a lot.